You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananu shegu edigu on my
Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So etie for say this year year campaign. It is the year of bodyguards. The year of bodyguards. Na I don't know whether this is a new thing we are beginning to see, but I mean, someone yambekaya and do 3 weeks in Puye, say 2 weeks here, and now 1 week here. Any other story, bro, of President Akufo-Addo, ne bodyguard be a friend of bro. Hospital kesi be a wakwa kusi, ewo Accra New Town. I mean, funny comment be mo be passe here and say, even the Greater Accra Regional Minister, ono regional minister for that area no ono kra ba bontia ba beka say government agenda 111 ni yenya asase NC hospital also now so President Akufo-Addo ngofun se wan no mo kanos now so President Akufo-Addo bodyguard etumi yenya asase AC hospital kese ewo sa place name say hospital it was I think a 3-story or 4-story hospital, very very big. Na and the yakosori ya sa asem ni yenyan kan wi and the yakosori ya yesi Dr. Bawumia ono nso bodyguard akwa donate 60 bags of cement and 12,000 Ghana cedis 120 million to flood victims wo mo work for idia and I'm say hey and as you see there I'm say year of the bodyguards no omonso tre say yes omonso shoho bodyguards
TV on YouTube.
yeah kan omo ye adwuma ni bi pa yeah it's good and this clearly shows the bodyguards of the president and the vice president at least they are well to do, because if you are not well to do, you can't build a hospital for your people. If you are not well to do, you can't donate 60 bags and then 12,120 million. Listen, as someone can atremo and I say for me personally, right, I like to see the good side of things. Okay, me amiti personally, that's how I am. If you want to take it a different way or a different level, it is your own cup of tea. And no one is holding you again. Like, Obi Eniwa Walker say you are wrong or anything. You can hold it however you want to hold it. But me personally, I like to see the good side of things. I strongly believe, things like this, it's either you see the cup as half full or you see it as half empty. One say cup na wo bu nsuo gum na nsuo no edru mfinfin a obi betumi ehun cup den hu ne say na say nsuo ne nyema half empty obi osa na obi beka based on the person's perspective obeka say the cup is half empty obi nso ebehwe cup no na waka say the cup is half full, and they are both right, just that one is taking a positive view and one is more like concentrating on the negative side. And everyone is right. So me personally, I like to concentrate on the positive side on issues like this. I know a lot of people will be coming and be asking questions. Say, na bodyguard no muko nyazika no he ebi omuko bokro no ebi omuko yeze. I know a lot of people will be saying that, but for me personally, I don't have any evidence on that. So I'll just look at the positive side and I'll just look at the good side they've done, and all I'll say is say, Nyankopon shromo. Say krono sika no mode koye na whatever, it is up to them and their God. But for me, what I'm seeing is that Nyankopon ensure, because they've done something good. Listen, I've told you, there are people in this country, bokrono. One sidimpo, one yadoye. Till there are people in this country, bokrono, adoye one sidimpo monye. So
Melodies TV on YouTube.
I'll really entreat us all to, I know the comments will come and people will be asking questions and what's not, but I will entreat us all to just look at the positive side of this. Let's look at the facts that we to me make it donation. And the cement bag could be about 60 cedis. Now we to me donate, 60. I think that's about that's how much? 3,600, right? We no sound so the 12,000 cash. Oh, come on, why are there? Now let's read the story. I see the bodyguard of Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Suleiman Asalifu, has presented 60 bags of cement and 12,000 Ghana cedi cash to victims of recent flood disaster at Koforidua Asokori Zongo community. A taxi driver died after building collapsed on him, having rescued occupants of the house trapped by the flood. Oh, Inti say insio eyu nkrofo wo Koforidua. You see, Ghana there, listen, even in Koforidua craft flat. First, na yen crime people. You see, every single place. Insio eyu nkrofo ewo Koforidua. Two, insio eyu nkrofo ewo Koforidua. And you say taxi driver be. Because eyu nkrofo no nkrofo bia aye trapped ewo fie mu. Inti taxi driver no ena na oko ekoyi nkrofo na pie okokoyi nkrofo ni pie okokoyi nkrofo ni pie na sa taxi driver na okokoyi nkrofo ni pie no building no collapse ye ebugu ne so ema ni wuye Also, dozens of residents were displaced by the flood caused by overflow of Insukwa River. A week after the disaster,
Melodies TV on YouTube.
The National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, is here to provide relief items for the victims. Not just say 1 week ni at the end AC and so NADMO, yenti NADMO fonka. It was Suleimana Salifu, bodyguard of the vice president, who is about to be outdoored as chief of Koforidua Asokori Zongo on Thursday, October 6, 2022. Dashed to the community to make the presentation to the community. Okay. Inti sa chrono sa area no muzongo no. Eye Bawumia bodyguard ye besi ne hene ewo ho. Ye besi ne hene ewo ho. Inti no eye sa na yo no ane nkrofo na ewo se ochre ne bobre. And I will be making donation. No. He told Star News Dr. Bawumia was disturbed by the situation, hence supported him to mobilize resources to come to the aid of the victims. Intino, Okatromo say, Assembly Assembia, Asha Bawumia supan ye, Bawumia ya, or tete, wasemwe, Intino, Bawumia ena mobilization, no, Sika, any inyamano Bawumia, the demand sombra represented. So, for those saying, say, Ebia, onyasikane, well, you have your answer. Bawumia and mobilize resources no at the man. Now, Suleiman Asalifu said the Asokori Zongo community needs some basic social amenities. Hence, about 200 street lights will be provided to illuminate the community to improve security. Okay, you know, otra community no mu here street lights. Inti ombe provided 200 street lights. Mr. Suleimana, don't go and be like your boss. Suleiman Asalifu, don't go and be like your boss. Or boss no. I'm Ghana for promises.
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Oh dear, my promise, Mr. Diso, Emma on Crawford. No. Don't learn from your boss. That side there means ya. Only your boss, why are there some way donation? And so that side we promising, no. Man, my mama said the best way to execute things like this, and they say you keep quiet on it. They now, or say we are donating 200 street lights. I no. I heard the crashing say over promise it. I am telling you. Also, additionally, he's engaging Zongo Development Fund for construction of boreholes and drainage facilities to curb the perennial flooding in the community. Now, Abai MPP Abai na yes idea no. Omu creative fund be I find the Zongo Development Fund, right? I stand to be corrected, but I know say MPP Abai na eye bibisa, so that omoba womo edi Zongo Development Fund yi sika ewo mu ebe develop Zongo. What ya say? Into wo Suleiman and Samuel Walker, or say obe engage the Zongo Development Fund. Now womo aba be construct borehole any drainage facility ewo ho. And also another promise. But yeah, listen, he's very close to the president, and so he should use his influence to do something like that for his community. It is good. It is good. Just that I don't want. I say the promises, and it shouldn't be too much. Oh, when so a promise. Anyway, we just hope say he sees to it. Say it comes to pass. Or say at this moment, at this moment we're trying to speak to Zongo Development Fund for boreholes and then 2 toilets for the community. I've already written the letter, so we will push it. No. We didn't throw and krata no. Omo be pushing krata no, but at this point no, omo any Zongo Development Fund for kasa na omo abomo. So we are looking for about 200 street lights so that we can give to the community, because now we've realized that there are some things going on in the community that is really disturbing. People are selling drugs here, and it is giving us problem. That is what we even have. That is what we even have to put lights everywhere to take the thing out of Zongo. It was say this year Angrophobia ba Zongo ha womo airton in Drobone. Intina was say ye street lights on ebabe bobo, but Suleiman and Bezemetro and street light na bema Angrofoja in Drobone a womo ton Zongo. Se Angrofo ton in Drobone na wo pesa wo solve na street lights will do nothing. You let the police come in and arrest those people. It's as simple as that. Street lights need the energy. Obia wato ne Drobone on off a street light on. Masa. Se street light na beba be jina ho obekwa kope sumbia obekwa kope se baby a wo feel say ye the street light boy nti o man be jina ho nton Drobone na obekwa kope some different place bi a masa asembe na okay. A dime be a chikra masa na wa pay different. You know, if that's the reason why I wonder. I mean, it's good to have street lights. It's good in a community. That one is good. But I feel say for the selling of drugs, no, the street light is not going to do anything. Now, say some of the victims were grateful to Vice President's bodyguard for the kind gesture. Assembly member of Asokori Zongo electoral area, Mumuni Lamino, said the donation is timely, given that most of the victims are struggling due to lack of support after the disaster. Almost a week after the flood disaster occurred in New Joabe North, victims are yet to receive relief items despite losing everything to the floods. 203 households were both collapsed completely and partially damaged. Wow. Hey, and the wage at the can not knowing for you the cran is serious, because 203 and 203 a collapse here. Wage at the I've not heard of any house collapsing, just that in Siono Akava Grofufie. Hey, Charlie. Also, one person died, whilst 2,686 made up of 977 children and 1,708 adults displaced by the floods. Just a nipa bakunwe. Few basic schools in the municipality, which include Akwadum MA Junior High School and Islamic Basic GSS, or in Akwadum and other communities, have been shut down due to the floods. Montreal, comment box, That's it.